The original plan was to visit the Java Man Museum today, but then it's Monday today. In Indonesia, most museums take Monday as a holiday as they work full time during weekend trying to accommodate visitors during holidays. That means I will have to switch my plans and visit the temples of Mount Lawu today. The Java Man Museum can be visited tomorrow. Surakarta is also called Solo. The original name was Sala in Javanese but later got changed into Solo. This city is really clean. The roads are very well maintained. This road, for example, is the main road in the city center, and this is leading straight to Mount Lawu. Mount Lawu is around 40 kilometers east of the city center in Surakarta. Visit of the temples included. This is going to take one full day of exploration. The city is now behind us. This road is really wide and is devoid of traffic. For some strange reason, the GPS is asking me to take the left turn and take a small village road. This normally happens if there is traffic ahead in the main road or if there is a roadblock or a police check. I was a little bit hesitant to turn left, but this village road is also smooth and empty of traffic, albeit much narrower. Back in the main road, I can clearly see Mount Lawu ahead of me. Mount Lawu or Gunung Lawu is a massive compound stratovolcano at the border between Central Java and East Java. This active volcano is 3,265 meters high at the highest point. Once again, I have no plans to climb this mountain in this trip. I can still feel my muscles from my last climb. Besides, the weather is also not helping. It has been raining almost every day in the afternoon. Any attempt to climb a mountain after heavy rain means dragging through mud all the way to the top and then get no view if you're unlucky. So let's suppress that urge to climb for the time being. Once the climbing starts, the roads get pretty steep rather quickly. The temples that I'm planning to visit today are located at the base of this huge mountain. I can't resist but wonder why some ancient Hindu tribes climbed all the way up these mountains and constructed temples up there. The temples were constructed in the 14th and 15th century, and rest assured that there were no great transportations or roads at that time. Yet some of these people came all the way up this difficult terrain and constructed temples. There must be a reason behind it. Hopefully, we can find out with these visits and some research. Candi Sukuh is a 15th century Javanese Hindu temple. This monument was built around 1437 towards the end of the once dominant Majapahit Kingdom. At first glance, this temple looks like the shrines belonging to Mayan temples of Mexico. A closer look reveals the Hindu connections. These statues depict the epic Ramayana. The names are slightly different. For example, the heroine of Ramayana, Sita,
is being pronounced as Shinda here. Shinda is kidnapped by the king of Lanka, Rahwana, and Rama is trying to retrieve her with the help of the monkey army. And this statue shows the mythical bird Garuda. This small building has statues representing the story of Mahabharata. There are 3 huge tortoises with flat surfaces right in front of the main temple complex. These possibly might have acted as areas for offerings or rituals. Towards the western side of the main building, the statue of Ganesha can be seen. This elephant-headed god is in a dancing position, communicating to Bhima and Arjuna according to the web page describing the statues. Most of the statues have stayed under the rubbles for a very long period of time before they were discovered by Dutch archaeologists in late 19th century. The damage due to weathering is clearly visible on these stone statues. There is more to this temple than the Ramayana and Mahabharata connections. Archaeologists seem to agree that the temple has deviated from the typical temple structures found in central Java. The pyramid-like structure is a clear deviation. The Wikipedia article about the temple suggests that sexuality education was one of the main themes of this temple. There are multiple statues displaying genitalia, and this is a clear possibility. Phallus worship had been a common practice in Hindu temples in South and Southeast Asia, and this temple is no exception from that. The temple facing the valley at the lowest level has a very unique representation of the Yoni Linga symbol. I have never seen a representation in this way in any of the Hindu temples that I have visited in Indonesia. It's fascinating to see that 600 to 700 years ago, people already understood the importance of reproduction as a tool for survival of species and had even gone to the extent of worshipping the act. This decapitated statue holding its penis is another example of this temple's close connection to possible sexuality education or its divine interpretation. Most statues are decapitated. It's possible that volcanic activities and earthquakes might have caused this. It's a bit strange to think that only head is lost due to volcanic activity, so it's easier to assume that they were removed intentionally. It essentially represents the violent end to these temple cultures somewhere around 15th century.